Hi everybody, this is Ron. So we're gonna do a little color correction exercise today. Now, as usual in Photoshop, there's like 47 different ways to correct color. So I'm just gonna show you a couple of two, three of the better ways to do it, and that way it'll give you some options later on when you decide you want to try a little bit of this stuff. So it's a good thing to practice, and here we go. Okay. So we're in Photoshop here. I already selected a picture that's got color issues. It's for my two girls from a long time ago. It was like 2000 something, 4 or 5 or something like that. But anyway, there they are in the tub. And we're going to do a little bit of work on this. So the first thing you can do, Photoshop has some auto controls. And sometimes they work out okay and you can always try it, right? So you've got your image open and you can go down to auto tone. So let's see what it does. Not too bad. That looks like, pretty close to fully corrected. So in this case, that worked out okay. It doesn't always do that, but this time it happened to work out okay. Let's undo auto tone. Now there's another one that kind of duplicates it. Auto color. Okay, so this one, even though it looks a little more accurate color wise, it's a little harsh looking too, right? A little kind of maybe bluish, little cyan tint to it. But still, that's a pretty good color correction for automatic. Here's another way to approach it. Adjust, go down to levels. Now, well, let's try a different one first. First, we'll go to color balance. Okay, color balance. This is a little more accurate because it gives you more control, of course, than the auto tabs would. So as you can see, this photograph is kind of, got a lot of red going in it. And the tub was white. So you could do this. You could use the eyedropper tool. Go over here and click on highlight since we're worried about the white tone. Find an area that should be white and then click on it. And nothing happened. Let's see if that does it. Well, that's weird. It's not working. I don't know why that's doing that. Let's just go this way. Okay, we're going to add some cyan to it to get out the red. Now you can see things are going kind of green, right? What's the opposite of green? Magenta. Put in some magenta, just a little bit. And then we add some blue. No, we add some yellow. See, it's really tough to color correct this way. Usually if you use all three sliders, then one of those sliders is undoing what you did with another slider. So you just want to use like cyan and magenta or yellow and blue. You can always set it back to 0 again by just going back to 0 where it was. Wait, or real close to it. I'm just going to type in 0, 0, 0, and 0. Okay, there's where it was to begin with, right? So now let's see. I'm just going to add some blue to the image and we'll see how it does. Blue brings out a lot of magenta, right? So you want to take out some magenta. And now we're getting closer to a color corrected image. Not too bad, but you can still see there's a little bit of red in there. We're going to add a little bit more. Go back this way. That's about as close as you're going to get this particular direction. And it's not too bad, not too bad. Let's try out an easier way. It looks a little bit more involved, but it's really not. Image adjusted over to levels. Okay, in levels, it breaks it down into red, green, and blue, right? Remember the three colors of the spectrum that digital cameras use to capture. We'll go into the red palette. Now you can see these areas here where there's no color information on the top and the bottom. So that's the dark areas, right? And that's the light. So what you want to do is take out the areas without color information by doing that. Just scoot it over to right where the curve starts. Okay, now you can see the colors get a little weird here, but hang on there. We're going to get there. Now we do it in all three colors. Green. Again, we've got a lot of area there where there's no color information at all. So we'll take that out like that. Okay, that's good. Then we'll go into the blue channel. Here we go. We'll do that again. Right there. Now watch. Magic color correction. So what do you think? That's probably the most accurate color correction of the lot, right? That's actually the best way to color correct, and you can apply that to just about any image. If you open up in levels, you go into red, green, and blue on each of the separate color channels and take out the areas without the color information using the little triangle sliders on the bottom of those. Then you'll end up with a really nicely color corrected image, and it makes life much easier, right? All right, there you go. See you later, Toodles.